Oh, I did not mean to open it from the back. This will be interesting. Imagine if the hit was on the front, though. Duck Trio, Garbodor. Garbodor, nothing. Alright, let's open up some packs. Let's check the trades. Fuecoco, I already have those. I don't have enough Hydreigons to give out. I'm sorry, my friend. I am so sorry, Cayman. I could check to see what Cayman has, because Cayman's been sending me a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I need those or not. Let's see, what does Cayman... What does Cayman need? They need a Frogadier. Let me go ahead and send them a Frogadier. Assuming I can find them, right? Sometimes I will admit it is a bit on the hard side. Yeah, I can't see. I can trade, assuming I'm able to. So they want what? Frogadier? Maybe I'll hit him up with a trade here. See what we can do. I wish I could have just shared the Frogadier, but I think someone's already given them the share. That's the one thing that sucks. You can only get one share a day. So if someone sent you something and you didn't need it, then well, that's kind of wasted. All right, nothing on the Wonder Trades, or Wonder Picks rather. We've got some stuff we can use now. We've got the playmat, we've got the sleeve. We still need 6, 9, 12, so 10 more. 10 more total. I'm gonna save most of my hourglass for the next expansion, since next expansion might be a big one, but I'll open up one more pack here. Why not? Also, we might be done with this pack. I have to check. We might be done with at least 2 of every copy. We only have 1 Slowbro. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's just the Slowbro. We only have 1 copy of some of the full arts. Yeah, so this pack we're technically done with. I don't need to keep opening these packs unless I'm trying to go for the immersive Mew or any shiny Pokemon. Yeah, we're basically good. So I could technically open up, what, Fantastical Parade? Since I think we're honestly behind on this. Let's see. Let's see how far behind. We only have 1 of those dragons, 1 Alolan Raichu, 1 Zapdos, 1 Kirlia for the new one, 1 Tyrunt, 1 Skunk Tank, Galarian Berserker. We only have 1. We only have 1 Mega Mawile EX, 1 Lugia. Yeah, we're like behind. on a lot of cards for this expansion. So we probably make this our go-to pack to open. We'll probably go ahead and like favorite that or something. Hey, speaking of Galarian Berserker, there it is. That's our second. Yeah, but we probably should. How do we favorite this favorite? Yeah, we'll make that our go-to. All right, one more. Yeah, that new expansion pack, very small pack. Or maybe we just ended up opening up way too many packs, right? Maybe that's what it was. We finished very quickly because we opened up quite a bit. Fantastical Parade, I don't think I was really playing too much, which is why we don't have all the cards collected yet. Alright, so that's cleared. Day 1 login for the community events. Set cards on your wish list. I guess I could put Slowbro on the wish list. Let's see. Slowbro, he's on. And the Mega as well. Although we don't really need this, it'd be nice just to have the 2 copies of it. We already have a Rainbow Rare, the full art, 2 shinies. Like, man, we are good for that. But I'll add it to the wish list. Add both. Does help with the missions, I think, right? Oh. I have to add it to the profile. I guess like that. There we go. Share 1 time, share 3 times, share 5 times. Let's start sharing. How's it going, Ryan? Time to fix Mega Gengar? Maybe. We'll see what we can do. I don't know if I have any extra Nido. I do. Looks like this person's in luck for a Nido Queen. I don't know if I have an extra Baxcalibur. I do. This person's also in luck. I would share a whole lot more if there was like a scroll wheel on the right side. It's hard to... Oh, I guess I could grab it and then scroll down. I was gonna say, it's kind of hard to actually scroll. All right, that's 3. Yeah, this makes it so much easier. Slowpoke. That's 4. Who's gonna be the last one? Most of these I think we have to like trade. Some of these are like full arts. I don't know if I have 2 copies of this. Nope, I only have 2. And this is one of my favorite decks right now, so I can't trade that, unfortunately. I'm sorry, my friend. Do I have an extra Dusk Noir for you? I don't, man. I used to have like copies of everything. What's going on? What's happened to me? This is Genetic Apex Dragonite, right? No, it's the new one. Oh no, it is Genetic Apex. Alright, so I do have copies of this. So there are a couple of decks we can try out. Charizard, we have not made work, aka like updated or uploaded. We do have the Dragonite. I could always Dragonite again. I don't know if I have double Teal Mask. I only have one, man. I wish I could trade more with these people, but I only have one copies, usually one or two. Yeah, a Pokemon like Sleep or something. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't think baby Pokemon matter because Mega Gengar I think needs how much energy? 4 energy. And 3 of them has to be Psychic, I believe. Wait, do we have to complete all these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if all of these need to be completed. So I need 7 more to get the final one, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can miss 2 of them technically. I might as well share 2 more times. Sharing is always good. We'll find 2 more people we can share with. Hopefully. Maybe I have some Porygon Z's. Oh. Typo. I do have a Porygon Z. And then I need to find 1 more to trade. One more person, not to trade, but to share. You'd rather use Giratina. This guy has nothing on the wish list. He's not done with the expansion pack yet for Mega Shine. So I guess he'll take anything for the most part. I'll give him a new Dragonite. This guy's not too picky, it seems. I could have given him something from the other expansion just to help him complete it faster or sooner. Alright, we are done with the trading or the sharing. We are ready to go. So we're going to try out 2 different types of decks today, I guess. Mega Gengar we'll try and revisit, but also Dragonite. Dragonite wasn't really doing us work last time, it seemed, because we couldn't find the Dragonair. Was that the problem? It might be because Mega Altaria is slowing us down. Oh, we need Memory Light. That's what it is, I think. Memory Light. I could get rid of Swablu and Mega Altaria and throw in Memory Light. How's it going, Nefrepis? Unless I just get rid of double giant cape and go memory light. Double memory light for the ultra consistency on... Maybe memory light is situational though, because that's like late game. If I find Dragonair, I'm going to be ramping up immediately. Yeah, maybe a singular memory light is all we need. I'd rather play the Dragonite over the Gengar, that's for sure. So that's kind of like where I'm looking at right now. Need one Poke Center, lady. So what are you guys thinking for Dragonite? I can mix the EX variant as well. I mean, the other Dragonite non-EX just seems so good though, right? Try baby Pokemon with Dragonite EX. But that's going to be like an old deck. That wouldn't be fun to play because the fun thing about this deck is it's Mega Shine. Because we have the new Dragonair, right? Baby Pokemon and Dragonite EX, that's like the same. That's like the old Dragonite deck that we've already played before. Where you go Baby Pokemon, Dragonite EX, you run double Lyra in the deck so you can swap out. So you're able to actually attack again. You have to play it knowing you won't be able to Dragonair ramp every game. Okay, so how about this then? This is gonna be very bad. If you want me to go Dragonite, we go a singular Dragonite EX. I'm going one Pichu. I'm going one Manaphy. And I'm going Memory Light. Oh wait, I don't need Giant Cape then. One Giant Cape, one Memory Light. Forgot Air Balloon. How's it going, Caroline? We need a backup to get our board going. So you think this is the backup? Pichu, Manaphy, Dratini, Hot Air Balloon. I mean, we can't put too many Pokemon tools on. I don't know if I Hot Air Balloon or if I Lyra instead. Because Lyra brings it from the active spot out, which means I'm able to go to a baby Pokemon and then retreat. Hot Air Balloon means I can retreat, but I can't retreat from the baby Pokemon. I won't need Licia, by the way, since I removed a lot of other baby Pokemon. So I can get rid of Licia. I can still go Lyra, like I'm thinking right now. So now we have Lyra, we have May. May for the Dragonites, Copycat, Cyrus. 3 Pokemon tools and basically only two main Pokemon to put it on. Oh wait, I'm not going Manaphy, I'm going Mantike, aren't I? So, double baby Pokemon, Dratinis, Dragonairs, 4 basic Pokemon total, 3 Pokemon tools, which might be 3 too many. I still don't think we need the air balloon. Memory Light is in case I need to go into my stage 2, and then I need to ramp from the Dragonair, right? Giant Cape is a bit more for a bit more for survivability. There's got to be one more Pokemon card that we could throw in over hot air balloon that we don't need, like a Pokemon trainer or a stadium card, right? Like one of these two has to happen. Maybe a Lily to heal our Dragonite, because then we can Lily 60 HP and then try to heal more, or a Mars. Could be Mars. So Lily, Mars, stadiums. I can't really think of anything besides Hiking Trail, and I don't know if that's going to be the greatest. I could also Sightseer if I'm desperate enough. How's it going, Cubber? How's it going, Caroline? How's it going, Fi? You have a good meme deck? Not good, but funny. Give me the concept. What is it? We might be able to try it out. So I'm gonna kick out the hot air balloon. I'm gonna go Lily for the healing, and I think that's gonna be the deck list. All right. So this is gonna be the deck list. I'm gonna upload the deck to the right side of the screen. This will be one deck we play today, and the other deck we're gonna be trying out again is gonna be the Gengar. And I think Gengar is gonna be basically very simple. It's gonna be a slow build for Gengar. Oops. I guess it doesn't matter. I go dual energy here, right? Yeah, I go dual energy. Yeah, so let me update that again, because I think on the screenshot it shows psychic energy. So I need to actually re-update the deck list. Alright, so Mega Gengar. We tried Morpeko, and we're going to get rid of Morpeko. We have Meowth. I don't mind Meowth. But I'm going to also go Igglybuff. So we're going to double Igglybuff. Maybe we keep the one Meowth, and then we keep the Gengar. 2-1-2 with Rare Candy, double Igglybuff, Meowth. And that could be it. That could be the play. Yeah, the balloon would be good if I added Fossil. But I don't know what I would want to get rid of to add Fossil, and I would have to make sure we have that Fossil. And the Fossil would only be a one-time use. I mean, I guess Lyra is also a one-time use too, though. I think Balloon is good when you're spamming nothing but Fossils in the deck. Technically, if I ran Dragonite EX mainly, like double Dragonite EX with the new Dragonair, then I could see myself kicking out the Pichu and the Mantike, because you're guaranteed going to start with Dratini, so you just need to find Dragonair and then ramp up and then go Dragonite EX and then attack, and then you can retreat with the hot air balloon into the Fossil, which you're not going to start with the Fossil, but you'll draw into the Fossil. That seems more like a different kind of deck, right? Where you go double Dragonite EX, no Pichu, no Mantike, and you just have 2 basic Pokemon. That's it. Dratini, Dragonair, 2 EXs, 1 non-EX. And then you replace these 2 Pokemon here with Fossils. You kick out Lyra, and you go... Or you kick out Lyra and kick out Memory Light and go double Hot Air Balloon. That would be the play, right? That'd be a completely different deck. Memory Light, Lyra for Hot Air Balloon, Pichu, Mantike for the Fossils, 1 Dragonite for a Dragonite EX, and then that's it. That's the deck. But since this deck is a little different, we're trying to go for base Dragonite. This is why we're going with the Pichu, Mantike, Memory Light, Lyra, Mainly because we want to use Genetic Apex Dragonite. Leafeon EX plus Arboliva. Alrighty. We are going first, and we have Dratini. Now, going first is beneficial for us. Because if we start with Dratini, we can start ramping up by evolving. If we start with Mantike or Manaphy, same thing, right? We have Mantike and Manaphy in the deck. If we are going second, I think having the baby Pokemon in the active spot to tank a hit is also good enough. Now, I have way too many cards in hand, and I already have options to May if I need to. I'm just going to go ahead and double Dratini down right now, and then we'll end turn. Them having energy advantage isn't good for us. But we can still turn the advantage back to our side, assuming we can find the stage 1. We have not found anything yet. We have Copycat, May, Professors, multiple ways to help us out here. Another Professors. This has got to draw us to stage 1. 2 in 11. And no, that is not the way to go. Alright, well. We got lightning regenerating multiple times, so I'm going to throw down the Mantike. I'll put energy onto this. We'll go ahead and swap over to the Mantike. And I'll splashy toss the one that does not have any energy on. Wait, I only have 4 Pokemon in the deck. I should put Pichu down, but considering that this is like 1, 2, 3, we might not want to put down more than 3 Pokemon anyways. Make him work for the kills a little bit. They'd have to kill everything on field right now, I guess, essentially speaking. All right. Well. We are still able to make some magic happen. Funny enough, a giant cape might be able to help us stall just long enough. Energy on this back one. Let's end turn. Training Stadium. So he does 10 more damage, just enough to knock out the Dratini in the front. Man, oh man. What a play. Why did he concede? Wait, did he accidentally swap without wanting to swap? Was that a blunder on his part because he had lethal? Wait, why did he swap? I don't know. I'll take it. I don't think I deserve that win. Like 1,000,000%. I don't think I count that as a win for us. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel dirty. I feel dirty if I count that as a win. Hopefully we get some good wins today. Hopefully. I don't know if that counts as a good win. So Arboliva heals any EX but takes energy, and Leafeon EX generates energy. I'll look into it. Alrighty, we're going second here. And we've got our Dratini and our Dragonair. So this deck that we're playing is Genetic Apex Dragonite, who is being revived back thanks to the newest addition to Dragonair from this new expansion, Mega Shine, apologies. The only main concern that we have with this deck, because we've played a couple of games, it's good, I like it. You have to find your Dragonair, right? Like on curve, whenever you are ready to evolve, like immediately when you are ready to evolve, you have to find it. If you don't find it, then you're kind of cooked. That's the main point. So with that in mind and how dire the situation is finding that stage 1, you might stop and think, well, maybe we toss in some other cards that can help find stage 1, like Sightseer, for example, right? Sightseer might be a phenomenal option to throw in. I'm not going to put down the other Dratini because I might need to use May to find the Dragonite. So I'm just going to tail strike here, stay in the active spot, chill for now. So yeah, with all of that, what I'm saying right now, we may need to throw in a Sightseer, because the only way we brick with this deck is if we can't find our stage 1. And obviously, if we're going up against a deck like this where they can easily go into Charmeleon and start doing 60 damage to me right now, And then I can't really do anything because once I evolve, I'm, it's that kind of situation. It's definitely that kind of situation. That's where I should have put Dratini down, because I could have used Lyra to go into the other Dratini, then evolved the back Dratini. That's where we could have made a difference, definitely. But now, since that's all said and done, we're going to have to try and pivot differently here. We might have to... I could Lyra, but that won't really do me much. Yeah, I could Lyra, but I don't think that's going to do me much. So I'm going to May, which could screw us. Dragonite EX. No, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're technically screwed here. Yeah, we're technically screwed. So the only way I win, I think... How do I win? Redraw the Dragonite. Swap to this Pichu. Put double energy onto the Dratini on the far right. Pray we generate a water energy after the next lightning energy, and then I can go to Dragonite or Dragonair into Dragonite and then be good. Lyra could have helped me, but like I said, I made a small little oopsie. Definitely. Because we could start using Dragonite next turn, theoretically speaking. Alright, I gotta go Dratini, because he might have another Charmeleon. We do have the water energy. We do have the water energy. I repeat, we do have the water energy. I'm gonna keep going in on this, and then I'll end turn. We don't have any other Pokemon tools, so I might as well just Memory Light this. I could have used Lyra to go here and then ramp up, but if he does have the Evolution Charmeleon, he'll go to 4 energy and hit us for 120. Double Pokeball in hand, nothing. It's building up that Mega Charizard. It won't matter. Once Mega Charizard goes online, we're cooked, right? We're technically cooked. And with us not having a Mars in the deck, I don't see us winning this. Don't see us coming out of this alive. It's Draco. I mean, double 100 on the front and the back. That could have helped us right there. Yeah, he's got it. He's got the flame patch. Well played, my friend. Yeah, Dragonite's rough, man. I don't know if it's because of the baby Pokemon. Maybe I'm just not playing it right. Thought Dragonite for sure would have been good. Keep going. We'll try again. All right, we're going first. We are going first, and we do have Pichu. I feel like this would be a missed opportunity not to put Pichu in, right? Because I can always swap to Dragonair next turn. Why not, right? Why not? We might as well take advantage of it, sure. We'll let the baby Pokemon take or tank damage. And I can even just go into the Mantike instead to get water energy. Because we're generating lightning ourselves anyway, so might as well splashy toss. Alright, first energy is on the field. Looking good so far, I believe. He's got Rocky Helmet, but we're not really going to be doing any damage until we have fully built everything. He's got the Charmanders. What do we got? We can't Lyra. The only thing we can do is Professor's Research as our only supporter. I mean, we have to evolve. No matter what, right? We have to evolve. If he has double Charmeleon, he could technically cook us here. Yeah, Mantike and Pichu are worthless now, but... Man, this kind of sucks. Do I go over, ramp up, and hope we top deck? No, I can't do that. I have to just go here and just end turn, right? We don't have any rare candies, so I had to evolve into the stage 1 pretty much immediately. The problem is we need 4 energy for Dragonite non-EX. 4. Now, if we are going with Dragonite EX, we only need 1 more energy, which we are generating next turn, so it's possible. It's possible we can top deck Dragonite EX, and we'll be perfectly fine with that. I mean, he did find the Charmeleon, so that was scary if we did end up going Dragonite or Dragonair. Pichu, because we got free retreats. It'll be a little bit easier to pivot into what we need to do. We got a Dratini. That's not what we need to do or not what we want to do. I'm going to have to hope that he just does not have a Sabrina and end turn. Because if I put down a Dratini, then... I mean, I guess I could have put down Dratini. Then I could be building double. I could have put lightning energy onto this double lightning, and I'd have 2 technically built, but I wanted to save it in hand just in case we top deck May, because May is technically 3 copies of a Dragonite. So now we have 3 copies of Dragonite in the deck, 3 and 10, 70, 30%, but with May, that's 40%. So we have a 40% chance of finding something to help us here. 40% chance. 40%. And lo and behold, we've got absolutely nothing. I will still try my very best if we really want. I shouldn't have put the Dratini down. I'm just kind of frustrated we didn't find May, so I'm like, screw it. But I feel like May is coming next, right? This game's already over. Let's just go ahead and Sky's Blessing. All it takes is 1 evolution. Yeah, that's it. Maybe we come back to Dragonite. Maybe we come back. As much as I would love to, we're like, if I'm updating the win-loss ratio, I think we're 0-3 on the Dragonite. It's not looking too hot, all right? It's definitely not looking too hot. I think we'll come back to the Dragonite. We'll try out the Gengar for now, since we did change the Gengar ever so slightly to Igglybuffs. little change of scenery. That was a quick like 25 minutes of nothing. I think I want to go back to Dragonite and try something else. As much as I want Dragonite to work. Alright, Mega Gengar EX deck list is updated. The difference that we've done was taking out more Pekko for Igglybuff, so we have Sleep, aka Stall. The games are going to go long, alright? But I think the game will technically be game over once we go Mega Gengar. The problem is our biggest counter is Charizard. Our biggest counter is Charizard. Alright, we are going first. And we've got Meowth. This is going to be my very first time actually seeing how Meowth works here when we get attacked. Because it says if you flip, you can dodge and not take any damage. So the name of this game is Stall. We have Meowth to flip to live. And we have Igglybuff to put people to bed. So let's double Ghastly. Saves us from a Sabrina. Got the rare candy, and now all we have to do is wait 4 turns to put 4 energy, and Mega Gengar is ready to swing in. All of these games that we play are going to be very long because we don't have any other way to ramp up energy. This is basically how we ramp up energy. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. They've got Frigibacks and an X-Speed. Of course, this is working out in their favor. Suicune. They've got energy, and they managed to get Suicune in the active spot first. This is not good. Now, thankfully, they're not going Chen Pao, so they won't be able to target my Ghastly. Yet, because, well, they are going to be able to eventually. I might as well just Giant Cape. Alright. Let's hope that they don't find their Frigibacks or their Bax Caliber this turn. Oh, man. They've got it. 6 cards remaining. Yeah, they've got it. I needed them to not have an X speed. Right? Because that could have slowed them down drastically. So now next turn they're doing what? They're doing 130 to my Mega Gengar. Wait, it's still winnable. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We can put the Suicune to bed. Yes! We top deck the Igglybuff. This is the only way we win. We have to retreat, put him to bed, and keep him in the active spot so he doesn't go to the Chen Pao and hit my Mega Gengar. Come on, stay asleep. Stay asleep. If he wakes up, it's over. Let's go, baby. All right. I think Igglybuff better than Meowth for this very reason, all right? For this very reason. Never mind, it's over, chat. Wait, he's at... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Unless he just doesn't go Chen Pao. What if he doesn't go Chen Pao and hit my Mega Gengar? Hold on, like real talk. What if he doesn't? Because why would he not go Chen Pao right there to hit my Gengar? Unless he was fearful that I would have put the Chen Pao to sleep. And now since he knows I can't put it to sleep, he'll just swap here. Because if he attacks with Suicune to try to go 50-50 on the Meowth, that's trolling. Okay, inflatable boat. He got me. I think that's it, guys. Igglybuff with Darkrai is better pair up than Meowth. Yeah, but you gotta think right now. What if I go first with Darkrai? What if I... Oh, man. The thing is, Meowth can... If I go first with Meowth, it's not bad because... Meowth can at least 50-50 flip. If I go first with Darkrai, that sucks. And if I go first with Ghastly, I can still slip turn with the Haunter. So it's not the end of the world. Try Memory Light with Gengar so you can still attack while waiting for energy. Huh. Man, has anyone made a Mega Gengar work? I guess I could Memory Light for the Haunter. Then if I rare Candy, it's worthless. I don't want to be in the active slot with Mega Gengar anyways. Whoo, man. Remove Meowth for Darkrai. I hope we start with Darkrai first. I hope Darkrai is the first Pokemon we start with. I think I'm gonna get rid of the one of the giant capes. Honestly, I don't think I need double giant cape. And I'm gonna go Lily instead. All right, let's try it. I want us to start with Darkrai and us to not have any other Pokemon to swap into. All right, we're going second. I called it, dude. Ryan, I literally said, what if we start with Darkrai? And that's why I want Meowth instead. Because at least with Meowth, I can keep him in the active spot. What is my Darkrai in the active gonna do? I can't do anything with Darkrai in the front. It's 2 energy to retreat. I can't attack. I can't deflect. I can't do anything. Now it's kind of like he's a punching bag in the active spot. This is why I said I don't want to add Darkrai to this deck. Because if we start with him, we got nothing to do, right? We got nothing to do. And there's a good chance we do start. I called it, man. The first game we played... We start with Darkrai and we can't swap off him. That sucks. That is... You can't make that up, man. That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff. Alright, let's Giant Cape, Energy, Ghastly. We're never going to put Energy on Darkrai because putting Energy to swap is just... Man, this is going to be a long match if we do that. So let's just slow build 4 turns and we'll be good. right? We'll be good. Ooh, that negates my Sabrina. Dang. At the beginning of your turn, if this is in the active spot, put a Pokemon into your hand. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna Sabrina, because it's not gonna. They're not gonna get that free Pokemon, all right? They're not gonna get that free Pokemon. And then I'll end my turn. So at the very least, I can still Sabrina just to slow them down on the singing. As if that'll help me. We do have Copycat, so it's fine. We'll just Copycat our way. We need 4 energy. We're 2. We're halfway there, guys. We're halfway. Dang, they got their rare candy and the Mega Gardevoir. I'm terrified. And they got... Oh, I'm terrified, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. And we don't even have any stadium cards? Oh, we're cooked, man. Oh, we're cooked. Alright, I'm gonna have to Copycat because rare candy does need nothing. We're looking for a Mega Gengar. There she blows. I also have to not put down another Pokemon right now because if I put down another Pokemon and they kill Igglybuff, they could just Sabrina off. Wait, no. I should have put another Pokemon down right now. I was gonna say they could Sabrina off my Mega Gengar. They can't do anything on Mega Gengar. If I Igglybuff now and they Sabrina, I'm safe. And then I can go Mega Gengar attack. They'll never get me off of Gengar. They can't Cyrus, they can't Sabrina, they can't Copycat Professors, they can't do anything. So that was a misplay. That was a misplay. Because if they Sabrina now, we're screwed. So yeah, you don't have to fear about a super late game Sabrina with Mega Gengar, because Mega Gengar shuts down everything. Thankfully, we were not punished. But I just wanted to, you know, say all of that out loud just so you know that we should have put Igglybuff down, and there is no fear to not put Igglybuff down. Unless they had, like, say, a Cyrus, right? Or not a Cyrus, but a Greninja hitting for 20 on the back line, 2 turns. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time we start swinging. 140 damage. Yeah, we're screwed. I don't have that Sabrina, and I should have saved that Sabrina. Like, to keep it 100%, I probably should have saved the Sabrina. What I'm gonna have to do is, after I kill the Mewtwo and heal, I'm gonna have to put the Gardevoir to bed, and then hopefully 2-shot it afterwards. I used my Sabrina a bit too early, I think, because I could have technically killed Mewtwo and then Sabrina off the Mega Gardevoir to kill the back. Wait, what? They're gonna hit me for 110 instead? How much does Indeedee hit for? 150. I got double Mewtwo hitting me. Let's go ahead and attack. Ooh, wait, I do have a Cyrus in the deck, chat. I completely forgot. I do have Cyrus. So in terms of I don't have a Sabrina, I can just Cyrus the Mega Gardevoir. We have to hopefully get lucky. It's a 1 in 7 chance. Do we get it? Do we get it? Do we get it? Oh! Never punished, man. Cyrus! Get back in here. Mega Gengar taking its first dub, its first victory. I gotta be honest, I don't like having the Darkrai in here because we started with Darkrai and Darkrai did absolutely nothing. But it worked out somehow. I'd rather kick out Darkrai for double Lily so I can have even more healing, right? But it worked out. We'll take it. Try Swanna. It is consistent somehow. Alrighty, we are going first. This is gonna be a change up here. Because I think they're also, funny enough, I think they're also going Mega Gengar. Now, I want to copycat, but I don't want to redraw the Giant Cape, so I could put Giant Cape on Igglybuff, but that feels kind of a waste, so I'm gonna copycat with the Giant Cape in the hand. It's fine. What we're looking for right now is a Darkrai. We only have a singular one in the deck. We're drawing 4. And we tried our very best. Let's go ahead and put to bed. This is a-okay anyways. And we're chilling. Now we wait. Now we wait. They've got Mega Kangaskhan. They got more Pekko. Copycat. So Kangaskhan, more Pekko. Maybe they have Kangaskhan with double Ilima to stall for the Mega Gengar. That would be a good idea too, right? Just build up. I could Mega Gengar. To stall for Mega Gengar, I could just have tanky Pokemon with Ilima, theoretically speaking. Alright, let's go ahead and Pokeball. Got the Ghastly, so we know where our energy is going to go towards. But we're looking for a Darkrai, right? Just so we can do a little bit of extra damage on top. This is a good chance of it being a Darkrai. Never mind, I lied. We'll put double Ghastly down. I know I had May in hand, and I could have technically made the next turn. I just don't want them to try and Sabrina us into my Ghastly on the back. So we'll wait for the time being. We will wait, we will chill, and we will see what they end up doing here. They keep waking up. Alright. Moment of truth. What do we find? We got a rare candy. Perfectly fine. I think I just rare candy and get this out of the way instead of trying to May for the Darkrai. So once we get 2 more energy, it's officially game over. They can't do anything. The sleep with Igglybuff is doing work. If we somehow win this match without Darkrai at all, I'm kicking Darkrai out. Because all we need is Igglybuff, right? And having just 2 Igglybuffs, 2 Ghastly, gives us a better chance of starting with Igglybuff. And then that frees up another card slot in our deck so we could actually throw something else in. Wow. That's game, dude. That's literally game. We have Gengar. We have healing. We have Cyrus. Even if they wake up here, it doesn't matter. That's game. I can May thin my hand even more. Obviously, we get rid of these 2 cards. And that's it. We don't need Darkrai at all. It's just Igglybuff. I might kick out Darkrai and just throw in another Lily. Just so we can keep our Gengar fully healed in case I need to put Gengar in early when he's at like 3 energy and he has to get hit one time, right? I think max healing is good. Also, we could also think about adding like a Poke Center lady if we need to, because maybe they put us to bed on Mega Gengar and I can't do anything. So arguably maybe a Poke Center lady would be worth. We'll have to see. Yeah, maybe we go Poke Center lady and then keep the Lily, and that's it. Darkrai is finally home, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even want to stay in with Igglybuff. I'm just gonna go Gengar. Gengar shuts down literally everything. Gengar shuts down everything. No more trainer cards, no more items, no more supporters, no more Pokemon tools, nothing. Literally nothing. This is crazy, and they just conceded because their hand is probably full of cards that they can't use. They can't Ilima, they can't do anything. Like, once Mega Gengar attacks, 80% of your cards are just gone, right? It's like it shuts the game down for you. It's basically just everything is grayed out, and you're just like, well, I can't play this, I can't play that, I can't even play the game. I guess I'll just concede. That's what Mega Gengar is, theoretically. The problem is, it's hard to get that 4th energy and for him to start swinging in, which is why we have Igglybuff to ultimately stall the enemy instead. More Pekko and Obstagoon. I mean, so far, chat, this deck is working. We're 2-0. We're 2-0. So I think I'm going to kick out Darkrai, don't hate me, and I think I'm going to go Poke Center Lady instead. Currently playing 1 line of Mega Gengar and 2 Swannas, 2 more Pekkos. Actually worked well so far. Interesting. Is Swanna 2H2 energy? Oh, it is. Swanna for the 2 energy. Or Pekko is also 2 energy. So you at least have an attacker. Yeah, because at least you're doing damage. The only damage you really have is Gengar. Now, I feel you. That does sound good. Alright, let me go ahead and... Let me go ahead and do this. All right, deck list should be updated. All right, we are ready. We are ready. All right, let's do it up. Sorry, I was sending a text message. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. We are going first. And we did make a teeny tiny alteration with the deck. Kicked out the Darkrai. Wow. Arceus is a big counter to us. Like, we can't put the Arceus to bed. Okay, well, I mean, we're cooked. They have energy advantage, and they're at least able to do 70. We don't build up Mega Gengar in time. The only way we can win this is if we can... Oh yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. The only way we win is if I somehow find Sabrina and Igglybuff. I Sabrina off of the Arceus, and I can put someone else to bed and keep them in the active spot and keep them stuck. That's the only thing that I could technically do. So let's just evolve the back. Let's Professor's Research. Ooh, what did I say? I said we need to find an Igglybuff and a Sabrina. What do we get? An Igglybuff and a Sabrina. So let's go ahead and energy here and end turn. Igglybuff, Sabrina, and then we can stop the Arceus ramping. It does mean I will lose energy myself because I have to swap, but I could wait until they attack the Ghastly in the first place, so I'm not losing extra energy, right? I think I just do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and evolve. Energy is here. I can May. I don't want a Sabrina just yet. And then we're going to go ahead and end turn. This could work out in our favor. We did top deck exactly what we needed. We'll have to wait and see. Because if I Sabrina and I go into the Zubat, I put the Zubat to bed, they could have technically rare candied, evolved, and that would have woken it up, right? That's why I didn't want to actually... Oh, wow. The ability will still go off. Honestly speaking, I don't think we need to Sabrina Igglybuff at all. We've stalled long enough, surprisingly. While still going first, we've stalled long enough. All I have to do is go Igglybuff, put my other Igglybuff in, and then I'll have energy on Mega Gengar ready to go. I don't need a Sabrina at all right now. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then I can just sleep lullaby. Because if they Sabrina here, that's perfectly fine with me. They will never be able to Sabrina, Cyrus, anything ever again once Mega Gengar gets into the active spot. So the play is going to be keep the Arceus here, I guess. Attack. I completely forgot about the ability that Crobat has. I just talked about it too, didn't I? No, like I literally just talked about it as well. Well. This is a... I should have Sabrinaed and Igglybuffed and hit one of them just to keep them asleep so they wouldn't be attacking this turn. 50% chance of not attacking. Yeah, we messed up. We messed up. Now we need to top deck our Lily. We did not top deck. Yeah, that's cooked. We're cooked. That's it. That's game. That's game. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing I can do, technically, to save me is Sabrina now and then Igglybuff and hope they stay asleep and hope I can find lilies or anything, because yeah, we made a mistake for sure. Sabrina sleep was the play and I messed up, man. Oh, that could have been last turn, dude. That could have been last turn. All right, let's see. What is going to be the play? I think the play is I top deck. No, what is the play? I'm dead. What are we looking for, chat? I need to be able to Cyrus the Arceus and get first hit in. I mean, I could have technically Cyrus the Arceus and get first hit, but he's doing 130 back to me, so I'm kind of cooked, right? Yeah, that's game, chat. That's game. That's game. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I admit that. This game probably could have been a win, but I did not Sabrina into the Igglybuff. All right. All right, sorry. Text message. You hate Mega Gengar? It's hard to build 4 energies. True. Why 2 rare candies? You can't use the Gengars until you get 4 candies. Wouldn't 1 be enough? That's also true. I can't argue with that. That's also true. No, he's got a point. He's got a point. There's no rush on double rare candy. If anything, I can go 1 rare candy, but then what am I throwing up? Or what am I throwing in replace of the rare candy? I'm down. You have a good point. I'll kick out 1 rare candy, but what should we toss in? What should we toss in? Another Lily just for extra healing and consistency on finding the Lily. I think that's probably the best idea. Considering that we were struggling that game because I needed to find some healing. A Memory Light? Well, I don't know if we'll be attacking with Haunter per se, right? Because we want to stay. We have Igglybuffs and Ghastly to tank any damage. We have 3 meat shields technically. Right? I did think about the Memory Light on the Haunter. Alright, I'm gonna send it with this. Another slight altercation. We'll just see how this goes. Let's put double Haunter in, you think? Thanks for still streaming. You having a hard time finding streams to chill and watch? How's it going, Norris? I've been trying to get back and be consistent on the Pokemon. Yeah, you can send me a deck idea if you want, Drew. Just type out like the deck list in the chat, or type out like the deck idea, like what are the 2 main Pokemon. No need for rare candy. I mean, I might not need rare candy. Honestly speaking, you might be right. Maybe I just kick out rare candy and then I can go Memory Light. Why not attack with it? Because I'd rather be attacking with Igglybuff to make sure that we put him to bed. All right, we're going second. We are going second. We are going second. I don't know how going second is gonna fare for us. Actually, no, going second is perfect. Going second is perfect. We steal the energy advantage from them. I put energy on that. We put to bed immediately. The problem right now is Froakie. Since it's going to be a slow build on Mega Gengar in the back, we are definitely vulnerable to a Froakie Greninja, which means that maybe a protective poncho would have been better than a giant cape, so to say. Yeah, here it comes, man. Oh, man. Yeah, in all honesty, I feel like maybe what we should do is we should have protective poncho instead of giant cape. Like, they can knock out my Igglybuff again, and then they're able to start swinging in. I mean, who knows? If I top deck Giant Cape, I give it to the Igglybuff. Igglybuff gets to live, and that's another turn for my Ghastly. That's going to be big. Whew. Let's see. Got Haunter. I've got Mega Gengar ready to go, primed and set up. I could swap, attack with Haunter, and then bring Igglybuff back in. But we're not trying to attack. We're trying to put him to bed. We're trying to put him to bed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sleep lullaby again. Yes, he's going to Dark Nightmare Aura. Yes, he's going to Greninja Water Shuriken. Yes, I could have Copycat for 3 to hopefully find a Giant Cape, a needle in a haystack. But I think I just accept that he's gonna hit us, right? And we're gonna be in the front with Mega Gen. Ooh. Not in the active spot yet. Wait. Oh, he's trying to put us to bed. He's trying to capture us with the Igglybuff here. And if he fails, this is very good because I can kill the Igglybuff and then I can swap over my Igglybuff instead, and I'll keep 3 energy on. Wait, this is huge. This is a pretty massive turn right here if I wake up. If I wake up. Oh, we did. All right, Poke Center lady? Question mark? Ah, no. No. I mean, I don't have any issue. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I kind of just want to evolve into the Mega Gengar, let the Igglybuff hit me one more time, hopefully wake up, and then Cyrus the Darkrai and kill it. That's what I want to do. I want to do that so badly. And I think I'm going to do that. I think it's time to get greedy, because without an X speed in the deck to swap out, I think I have to. My Igglybuff gets one shot, which is not good. Let's just do that and let's enter. And this is where Memory Light would have come in handy because I could have killed the Igglybuff. So for the person recommending Memory Light, that could have been the play right here. But there's many things that could have been the play. Protective Poncho, I would not be in this mess in the first place, right? Protective Poncho would have protected me from the get-go without having the Greninja hit my Ghastly and us being dragged in to get hit by the Igglybuff to try to fall asleep. I wouldn't be in this situation in the first place if I had that Protective Poncho. 1-9 and no Poke Center, lady. We might be screwed, ladies and gentlemen. Lo and behold, we might be screwed. Yeah. Maybe I need to add Protective Poncho in the deck. Because that's an awkward... Yeah, Memory Light would not have saved me from the Greninja, per se. That sucks. Do we need Poncho? 2 Cursola, 1 Rescue Scarf. 2 Cursola, 1 Rescue Scarf, 1 Memory Light. Oh, Cursola. Cursola setup. So you're saying no Igglybuff at all? I mean, what if you go first and you're running Ghastly? What's the evolution to Cursola? Why Poncho? Igglybuff can't do anything on the bench. So the reason why Protective Poncho is better than Memory Light in that game is because it says as long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is on your bench, prevent all damage done to that Pokemon by your opponent's attacks and abilities. My Mega Gengar would have never been dragged into the front of the game, the match, the active spot, if it wasn't for the Gengar, or if it wasn't for the Cyrus. But the Cyrus can't pull in my Gengar without Greninja hitting it, but Greninja can't hit it if I have Protective Poncho. So with Protective Poncho, I would have been completely safe on the bench, building up my Mega Gengar, waiting until I'm ready to attack, and we would have dodged everything that happened that game. All the sleep, everything, right? It was just after the fact, after I already got hit with the Water Shuriken and got dragged to the active spot, then I'm thinking, oh snap, now would have been a good time to have Memory Light. But Poncho first before the Memory Light, because I would not have been in that spot at all. Oh yeah, I can scroll down to see the evolution, true. Ah, it's a stage 1. Oh, I guess I could kick out the rare candies. Man, how many cards would I have to kick out? So I'd have to kick out a Lily, kick out the double Iggly buff, kick out rare candy, kick out Lily, and then I can put in double Galarian Cursola. And then I'll keep a 2-1-2 lineup. I would only ever be able to build one singular Mega Gengar. 2 Stadium Plaza? 2 Stadium Plaza and KU start. Oh, so go Psychic Ghastly. Whew. We are changing up literally everything right now, chat. They want Galarian Cursola. 2 of them. They want 2 of these. They want Plaza. I don't know about you, but this feels kinda... I think I'd go 1 Plaza. So you're saying that's the deck? How do you fit... No. How do you fit Rescue... We are completely changing this deck. This is... I don't know about this. I don't know, man. This is interesting. How do we fit Rescue Scarf in? Oh. Go 1 Gengar and that's it. You want double Haunter as well. You want to make sure you have Plaza so you can keep swapping. Okay. So you want double Haunter. Man, this is very... Like, I'm trying to squeeze the cards in, but the deck is getting pretty thick right now. I can argue and say 1 Gengar is fine because we have May. I think one Plaza is fine. You don't always need to attack for 40 damage on Haunter to keep swapping. If they have a Rocky Helmet, I'm not going to do anything, and I can just stay in the active with Cursola. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Two Plazas is going to be pushing it, in my opinion. Two Plazas got to be pushing it. No, the link doesn't work, Drew. There's no links on YouTube, sadly. It's a flip for Cursola. Well, the thing is, Cursola's not really here to knock out the opponent. The Cursola is here, I think, just to scare the opponent, right? So let's take a picture of this. I'm ready to hop in. Because I've had games. Cursola, no doubt Cursola is a good deck. I've played Cursola. We made a deck list on it before. It's good. It's fun. I like it. The Cursola in this instance is mainly just to scare the opponent. They'll look at Cursola and be like, ooh, I want a second guess. I don't want to actually attack right now. Maybe I wait, right? Maybe I wait. That's what the Cursola is going to do. Which is no different than us using Meowth for the active spot. Could cut a Sabrina. Alright, we're going first. And we've got Cursola and Ghastly. We're doing something different this time around. Got Plaza, I can swap. We've got Copycat. We've got everything I need. I think I want a Plaza right here, right now. I mean, they got Psychic anyways. I feel like I'd be helping them out, right? And then I'll just end turn. So, this is going to be interesting, because if they're going Mewtwo... Ho-Oh. Psychic. Oh, Mew is cool. Mew's a cool Pokemon. I have yet to play this card, and I want to actually play it. One attack from among the Pokemon in your opponent's hand and deck is chosen at random, and you use that attack as its own. But because I only have one single Mega Gengar in my deck, and I just pulled it... Oh, wait, it says in my hand and deck. I need to actually evolve, or else they're going to be able to actually use my Mega Gengar attack. Which is 120, which is going to absolutely shut me down. That's going to be terrifying, right? That's going to be terrifying. So I'm not going to Copycat just yet. I'm going to wait, because I'll Copycat next turn after I evolve. The cool thing about Mew... Wait, they didn't even build up energy on it. What? So the cool thing about Mew is, if you attack early, you have endless possibilities. But if they put all their strong Pokemon onto the field... They're not able to actually use any of the abilities. Like, say if I was using Mew against them, I can't use the Lugia. We'll go again. I mean, all he has to do is just attack with Ho-Oh, and I'm... Yeah, that's all she wrote. Yeah, I've tried Morpeko. Morpeko was the worst. Honestly, we were doing something earlier with the Sleep Iggly buff. I don't know why I stopped playing the Iggly buff. 2 Plaza, 1 Copycat, 1 Guzma, 1 Memory Light, 1 Scarf, 1 Ghastly, 1 Haunter, 1 Gengar, 2 Cursola, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 red card. So you don't have any healing, no Poke Center Lady, no Lily, no May. I mean, 2 Plazas wouldn't have helped me there in that match anyways. Man, oh man. All right, we're going second. Let's try this out. I don't feel so good, Chief. We got Haunter, which is good. So we get energy, and then we can boom, and then kill the Chingling, and then swap over to one of my bench Pokemon. That's the general idea. I don't even want a Sabrina, I'll be honest. Astonish, if we flip a random card from their hand, it's shuffled back in their deck. They go from 3. Ooh, Mega Altari is gone. Sayonara. All it does is put them down an extra card, so it helps us get a little bit of an advantage, I guess you could say, right? Alright, so this is big right now. We got hit twice. Right? We got hit twice. Galarian Cursola's down. Haunter's going down. I'm able to spin. And just to make sure that they don't actually Cyrus me, I'm going to go ahead and Poke Center Lady. The only one I'm... Aw, come on. You didn't even let me... You didn't let me smash, man. Come on. That was perfect. That was beautiful. Poke Center Lady to heal so we don't get Cyrus in the future. And then I can swap out the Cursola. They saw that combo coming and they were like, yeah, you know what? I'm done. I don't even want to mess with it. All right, the combo proved something. The combo proved something. This is why you need healing in the deck. Drew, I appreciate the 2 Plaza and the red card and all the other stuff, but like, look, that Poke Center Lady, that sealed the deal. Poke Center Lady is a must. All right, we're going second, which means Cursola's gonna stay in. We'll see how 1 Plaza goes. Because I think so far we're chilling for the most part. And we still have a prime. We have a good chance of finding the Plaza regardless. I guess the double Plaza for consistency on finding it, and if they actually get rid of our Plaza, our stadium with their stadium. Copycat. Okay, Rocky Helmet, this is perfectly fine. There goes the Plaza. Look, we didn't even need to find the Plaza. I'm gonna Plaza down anyways because I don't think they run any Pokemon stadiums. And then we'll enter. I could have attacked with... No, never mind. They do run stadiums. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. That's not good. So Haunter is going to get evolved no matter what. I kind of want to use May. We're going to send Ghastly back. I'm going to send this back. Hit me now. Yes, they can kill me, but I'll be taking them down with me. Hit me now. What if they just don't hit? That'd be insane if they actually just choose not to hit me. Never mind. Of course they would hit. Why wouldn't they hit? Do we take him down with us? We don't even take him down with us. It's okay. 3 energy. This is still fine. I can one-shot. Wait, how do I deal with... How do we kill Oricorio? I mean, we got Sabrina. I'm gonna Poke Center Lady just to heal up a little bit. We've got healing in the deck. We just have to hope they mess up and I can somehow kill them before they put Oricorio in, because we do have Sabrina. Right? We do have Sabrina. Oricorio is coming in anyways. I will never be able to attack with Cursola either, but I'll put Cursola down regardless. Maybe I can do something. Let's go ahead and Sabrina. No trainer cards for them. So what's our... We have Haunter. Haunter can still win us the game if we can find another Ghastly in time. Ooh, how much damage does that do? 120 exactly! What? If it wasn't for the training stadium. Yeah, so how do we kill the bird? Yeah, it's a huge counter. I agree. But it doesn't change the fact on how do we... Man, Gengar. I think we swap to a new deck. I think it's time for Charizard. Might be time for a new deck. Back to the drawing board. Oh no, we're going for, okay, we're going first, and we are going up against another lightning deck that has Oricorio, which I believe is gonna be the counter to us, so see how this goes, right? Haunter can definitely take out Oricorio, but we gotta find a way to build up and live on our Cursola first and foremost. Okay, thankfully no. Okay, thankfully no. Got Haunter. I don't think we copycat just yet, because we'll have one Ghastly down. Man, if he evolves, I'm cooked, right? Let's end turn. If he evolves, I think I'm cooked. Yeah, okay, so 80, we did not have May. Alright, so since I'm able to swap off of my Haunter, I'm gonna go Haunter. Bro. I didn't think I'd top deck the one singular Mega Gengar that we have. It's okay. They can't Sabrina right now. Yeah, he dumped his hand as well, so he countered Copycat, so I can't even use Copycat. I'm gonna get hit for 120 twice, right? 140 twice. That's 280. Literally heals me to 270. Mathematically, this is impossible to win. I would have needed the giant cape that I took out of the deck because we reconstructed the deck entirely. I kind of like the other deck we had, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we had giant cape in the other deck we made. The one where it was just Igglybuff. Yeah, man, this is, we'll come back. We'll come back to this Mega Gengar deck. We have not been winning anything today. Yeah, 110 ain't enough. Yeah, it takes way too long to build. I agree. Maybe we try out Charizard? Charizard X? Yeah, the Cursola one I think was worse than the other one. No offense. The Cursola one was not it. Yeah, there's still the Swanna and the Morpeko one that I have to try that variant to see if it works as well. We also tried Dragonite today, did not work. I am down to try this, but something about this doesn't feel right with me. So this is a Charizard X, Charizard Y deck list. It's the same exact deck as we did before. Same exact deck as we did before with Charizard Y, but we just kicked out one Charizard Y for a Charizard X. And I think that's it. That's literally it. So I don't know. Is it good? Is it good? Should I change something? I guess I could try it out. Personally, I feel like just going raw Charizard X is better. Mega Charizard XY. This is Mega Charizard XY deck, technically speaking, not just Charizard X. We also don't have a counter to the Oricorio besides Charmeleon, which we'd have to hit twice, so... Maybe a Rocky Helmet in there. What would I replace for a Rocky? One Rocky Helmet auto wins versus 200 HP Megas if they attack Charizard X. So are you saying I should kick out Charizard Y as well? And then just go Charizard X? Because Charizard Y one-shots literally every Mega Pokemon without even needing to get hit. But if we're going to play off of Charizard X gets hit with the Rocky Helmet active, then maybe I just go Charizard X instead, right? Keep the Y, don't need Lily. All right, let's do it up. All right, this is the deck list. Down to give it a shot. Alrighty, we are going second. And we've got Charmanders. I might hold on to the other Charmander. We'll have to wait and see. I know we have a Pokeball, but we do have May. We'll have to wait and see. So the idea is we want Entei in the active spot by any means necessary. It doesn't mean if we end up swapping and losing energy, mainly because we do have Flame Patches. We can always bring that back if we need to. Speaking of Flame Patch, there goes one. So Pokeball, found our Entei. We only have 4 basic Pokemon in the deck, right? So that was pretty much guaranteed gonna be an Entei. So I'm gonna Professors before I Sabrina. And I'll put the Charmander in. Go ahead and swap. And Flame Patch to thin my hand a bit. And then we'll end turn. And now next turn I can Sabrina, hit the Ghastly, and kill it. So they're trying to run Swanna and Gengar, it seems. Which is a variant that we were going to try out as well, and we got recommended. So we'll see how their Swanna Mega Gengar plays. If we end up losing to Swanna Mega Gengar, then yes, I think I'll make a Swanna Mega Gengar as well. But if not, I'm not sure what to say. Now the question is, should I Sabrina and attack the Mega Gengar? Or should I just try to hit the Swanna? I think I do have to Sabrina and hit, because I feel like his energy is going to go to Swanna right now. But he doesn't know. If I have double Charmeleon, I can one-shot the Swanna and he loses all energy. So yeah, he's a little terrified about that. He's a little terrified because of that. Ooh. If I Sabrina, I think Sabrina this turn to keep my momentum, because he either gives me the Gengar or he lets me get a free kill here. And I think getting a free kill here is perfect, especially because once he goes back to the Swanna, I can knock it out with 120 damage, and I'll have +2 already. He won't be able to one-shot my Entei, but I can hit his Mega Gengar for 120, and I can start building up my other Mega Charizard. Yeah, I think this worked out. No, come on. Come on, Misty. Come on, Misty. That would have been GG. That's why Swanna is good, because you got Misty. Oh, I was wondering, I was like, Swanna? How can that be great? It's Misty. It's Misty. It's Misty. Well, now we're kind of screwed. Right? I would need to May this turn. No, we can still win. We can still win, actually. I need to May this turn because I need to find Charmeleon. We got Charmeleon. We don't want Entei. I could kill the Charizard X, and Charizard Y would take way too long to build up. So I think I have to get rid of Charizard Y. Because I won't be able to Flame Patch. I won't be able to do anything ever again, right? That's why I have to... That's why I have to do it like this. Because Gengar is going to come in next turn, 100%. Quadrillion%. But then I'll surprise him with the Charmeleon, hit him with my Mega Charizard, and then I can one-shot him after. Assuming he doesn't have Sabrina, then we should be good. We should be a-okay. But we can't go Mega Charizard Y because we'll never build it because of his Mega Gengar coming in. All right, so predicted. Now we just have to hope and pray he does not have Sabrina. Charmeleon is going to help us out. No Sabrina, please. No Sabrina. No Sabrina. Moment of truth. Professors means no Sabrina. Professors mean no Sabrina. And there goes the concede. We'll take it. We'll take it. That was our first game with Mega Charizard XY. Very terrifying to go up against Swanna and Mega Gengar, because a lot of people say Mega Gengar is one of the worst Megas from the newest expansion. However, the Swanna tech is definitely something interesting, and I think Misty kinda helped him out drastically with that. Thankfully, they did not win. We'll take it. That May helped us out, man. That May, ooh, that May was the play. That May was the play. Zard for the win. Zard for the win, man. All right, we're going first. We've got Entei, we've got Charmander. First is good because we can evolve into Charmeleon, and we have May to hopefully try and play that off. I thought that was a Pokeball, I'm not gonna lie, because I was gonna say we could Pokeball whatever we get. We can May whatever we get from Pokeball, but that is not a Pokeball. That's a Flame Patch. It's okay. We got Charmeleon. We got everything. Yeah, we got everything. Absolutely cooking here. So we can Charmeleon, Entei, attack the Magnemite before it can even attack or do anything. The best play and the only play that they can really do is swap off their Magnemite into a back Pokemon. Or a Giant Cape to stay alive for one single turn, right? Oh, if they swap into the Oricorio, yes, they'll lose the energy on the active, but... what is the play? What is the play? I really hope they don't actually swap. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta love when they get greedy, right? You've gotta love it. They thought they were safe. No, no, no. We got Charmeleon. Entei is going to double. And I think I am chilling with the Blazing Beatdown. The funny thing is, when they send an Oricorio, I can just send in my Charmeleon and attack for 40. But, hear me out. It's the older Charmeleon, and we can't two-shot the Oricorio. However, thankfully, with the Rocky Helmet added, now if the Oricorio does hit us, we can two-shot it. So, everything I'm saying is just, it doesn't even matter because it's working out right now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and swap over to Charmeleon. I'm going to Flame Patch. And this. And Rocky Helmet. And Charmander down. I should have double flame patched. It's fine, right? It's fine. Let's go ahead and attack. So 40, he hits us, and then we get to knock him out one shot. So far, so good. His only play is Guzma or just not attack with the Oricorio. Because he could just choose not to attack with the Oricorio and build up the Magneton in the back. Which seems like is going to be the play. Alright, so that seems like that's going to be the play, which means what is our next move? What do we do? He chooses not to attack, right? Does that mean I should try to build up another Charmander? Charmeleon? I could build this one up. I'll put 3 energy, which wouldn't really do much. This feels like wasted energy to the active. Definitely feels like wasted energy. I'm gonna go ahead and slash. So his Tadbulb will go into a Belly Bolt, right? I'm perfectly fine with going Belly Bolt. Okay, no Belly Bolt, Magnezone. Don't have any Cyrus in the deck, which kind of sucks. That's the one thing we're missing. Alright, so maybe what I should have done was I should have put Rocky Helmet on the Entei instead. I think Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet on the Entei instead. Oh, this is an interesting play, that's for sure. I didn't believe in the flame patch. But, what if they don't think I can do anything here with Sabrina? What if they go into Tadbulb? That would be funny if they went to Tadbulb. I still have May. Let's go ahead, put 1 energy here. And I will end turn. The only thing that me doing energy or doing it like this on the Sabrina is he'd have to put energy on Oricorio in order to retreat back to the Magnezone. And in that case, he's not going to be able to use Tadball, Belly Bolt, because Belly Bolt needs 2 energy to attack. Unless he has Elemental Switch, which very high chance he does, since it's a Lightning deck, and since he has Magnezone to ramp. Very, very, very high chance. Huh. That's game, isn't it? Pretty sure that's just game. Maybe if I pretend I don't have Flame Patch, he'll go in with Belly Ball and hit me for 140. Then I can swing back and one-shot him. Maybe, just maybe, he'll go Belly Ball. Yeah, no way he's going Belly Ball. He's got to have Sabrina, right? Ah, Cyrus, okay. I was about to say, like, no way he's going Belly Ball to attack the Charizard. All right, well played, well played. Belly Balls don't usually run Elemental Switch from your experience. Huh. Something still feels like it's missing. Finally, a stream where someone plays this game. You found it? Well, come on in. Do I ever play live? Live? What do you mean live? Can I test the Gengar Swanna? We'll see. I don't want to swap decks because we're just trying out the Charizard. We haven't really had many games with Charizard yet. All right, we're going first. So this deck that we're playing right now, it does kind of struggle ever so slightly against Oricorio. It does struggle ever so slightly against that. You can't two-shot Oricorio with the new Charmeleon that we're running. It would take 3 hits to knock it out. Or actually, we can two-shot it. It's just that if they have a giant cape, then we can't two-shot it. So I guess technically speaking, we're still able to two-shot, which I guess is fine for 2 energy. So I guess this is okay. Oricorio, I mean, it's still going to be a threat regardless, so that's what we have to look out for. They used Sabrina to slow us down. Very good play on their part. Yeah, honestly, very good play. I don't see us using May. So May isn't the way right now, and is not the play. Instead, we're going to put energy on Charmander and then just retreat, I think. Into, let's say, our shiny Entei. Why not? Alright, let's go ahead and retreat. Let's go ahead and Charmeleon. Got the 1 energy. Got 1 energy in the discard. Which means I can Flame Patch and attack. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Forgot all about that. And we swinging, baby. The only card that this guy can get rid of from us is gonna be either what? Oh, I should have put Charmander down, because if I top deck a Charmeleon, I could hit for 120 and we finish the game right here, right now. Never mind, Ice Pop. But still, I should have put Charmeleon down. I was saving it because I might want to use May to actually find Charizard. But I mean, if this guy actually hits us, which it seems like he will, thanks to his 3 lucky Ice Pops. Come on. There we go. Alright, this is still up our alley, I'm not gonna lie. If he doesn't have another lucky Ice Pop we can hit, he'll be down to 150, and then next turn we can hit him for exact lethal. Or, well, enough, I suppose, right? Rocky Helmet. I don't feel so good, man. Don't feel so good. What does he get rid of? May, Copycat. May or Copycat? Gets rid of Copycat. Alright, so... Energy goes here. Energy goes here. Or Charmander goes there. I don't Sabrina to get a +1. I just attack and I wait. Actually, I'm gonna do this too. And then I'm gonna attack. Not like he can Mars or whatever anyways, right? If he attacks again... If he attacks again, I think we're okay. He has another lucky ice. It's fine, it's fine. We need to 2-shot him anyways on Charizard. You know what? I hope you land heads again. I hope you do land heads. Land head. Land. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. I hope you land heads again. Again. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give him all the heads, man. Give him all the heads. Lucky ice pop for the win. You love to see it, right? His second Copycat is going down. His second Mega Absol. Me without a Cyrus to bring it back. Wait, it doesn't matter. We one-shot. If we go low enough on Mega Charizard, we can one-shot. Alright, let's see. What can be the play? Mega Charizard. I really wish we did not evolve and I just waited until I got my Mega Charizard Y to one-shot. I wish that happened. Alright, I'm gonna Flame Patch. I'm gonna May before they get rid of my May. And we'll try and find a Charmeleon here. And then I'm just gonna attack. I should have honestly made first and then Charmeleon and then put the other extra energy onto the Entei. That's what I should have done. Because I feel like I sense a Sabrina happening right now. Even though they've already used a Sabrina. They might have another. This is still perfectly fine. Once we get low enough, we're going to be able to one-shot, right? Once we get low enough. Professor's Research. Draws 3. Ooh. I don't have any more flame patches, though. Let's attack for another 100. I was going to say, maybe we can build up another Charizard, but 4 energy with no flame patches, that's not going to happen. And if I try to give Charmeleon its own energy, I'm getting hit for 80. I think maybe the other Charmeleon, the older one, I think maybe had 90 health. If I had that, I could have swapped and started building, theoretically speaking. I think we got this. I think this is going to be a win here, honestly speaking. Hopefully. Link's coming in. We don't have any item cards. Rocky Helmet. If I attack, he's trying to get us to 100, so I take exact lethal on... Oh no, I have a way to win. I could just swap over to Entei and attack. theoretically speaking. But I think I have a way I can win without worrying. Does he have Darkrai? I think I'm overthinking it. I think I could play it safe 100% and go Entei and attack. Because whenever they attack with Mega Absol, they're cooked. They lose, right? That's a guaranteed way to win, attacking with Entei. That's a guaranteed way to win. However, my idea is he probably doesn't have Darkrai. And he's just trying to attack with Mega Absol with a Rocky Helmet to get me low enough in that regard. Oh, Lucky Ice Pop. That was his play. He still had Lucky Ice Pop in hand. Brother. I mean, it doesn't matter if he goes up to full. I'm doing 180 damage. I'm literally doing 180 damage his max HP, and he's already swapped to Mega Absol, so he can't swap out of Mega Absol now. Even if he healed all the way back up, what was his play? He goes to 170 damage, I'm doing 180, or he goes to 170 HP, I'm doing 170 damage. What was his play? What was his win? He wanted to try and go for the draw. Yeah, I think I saw that as well. But we could have easily built our Entei to do 120 damage, but I forgot about the Ice Pop. I see what he was trying to go for. Yeah, if our Charizard was 10 HP less. All right, we are going first. We got Charmander. Not good. We got Entei. All right. It's good now. Would they attack me? Realistically, would they attack? I'm gonna Rocky Helmet. Just to be safe. Because now if they go Dratini, Dratini will be at 60 HP, and then it'll actually get one shot as well, if they have Giant Cape on it. Putting a Rocky Helmet here makes it seem like they're not going to actually attack. And maybe it'll prevent them from wanting to attack. Alright. Worked out. Now what we need is... I mean, a Copycat seems very strong right now over a May. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's Copycat go from 2 to 5. Seems very strong. Like a Charizard. Charmeleon is here as well. That's it. Wait, why am I even using Pokeball? That's it. We needed to find the Charmeleon to win, and we found the Charmeleon. That was a quick game win, man. Going first is very punishing. That's all she wrote. I'm sorry, Dratini. I'm so sorry, my friend. That was quick. So far, this is doing work. 3-1. Yeah, he realized he couldn't retreat twice. True, true, true. Fun stuff, man. Charizard's doing some work. But Charizard Entei is always good. Alright, we are going first with Entei in the active, which is exactly what we want. Ooh, this could be good. So first means we get evolution advantage and they don't get evolution advantage. So this is a 66% chance of being a Charmander, and it is, which means we get to actually evolve into Charmeleon and knock him out. Now we have to make sure we find another Entei, just in case. Never mind. I was gonna say another Entei just in case they Sabrina, because a Sabrina would kind of suck in all honesty. Did not find it, unfortunately, but maybe no Sabrina. Sabrina is pretty much the only way they can come out of this alive. If not, then we have a very strong chance of winning. Copycat. Copycat is not Sabrina. Now, do they think I'll have Charmeleon? Do they build the back Electrike? They don't build the back Electrike. I feel bad. Entei, Charmeleon, Charmander is just too strong of a combo. Now, I'm not going to say we've won and this is like GG, but I think this is GG, right? Just in case it's not, let's just go ahead and play everything that we can possibly play. Energy here, energy there, and get another Charmeleon down here so we can evolve that and start building up our Mega Charizard Y as fast as we possibly can. Oh, that's game. That's actually game. Because now I can retreat off of Entei, double Flame Patch, and go Mega Charizard. And then we get 3 energy. In best case scenario, we top deck Charmeleon, or we top deck May. We have a 2 in 5 chance of finding it. What is that? 40%? 40% chance we find Charmeleon or May, and I can get 4 energy in 1 turn, and we can go Mega Charizard Y and just knock out anything they send in. So we have a very strong start. I hope they don't concede, just so we can actually see if what we top deck. Oh, come on. We had a 40% chance. Either way, even if they didn't concede, we still had a guaranteed Charizard X, 3 energy, able to attack for 100 damage. That was going to be happening, guaranteed, right? But it would have been cool to see if we could have pulled off the Mega Charizard Y, 4 energy from 0. Oh well, we'll take it. Four and 1. Wonder why Mega Electrike isn't running Magnazones. I don't think he actually got lucky enough. Maybe he was bricking, who knows, but it doesn't really matter if he did brick or not and built up energy on that back or not. We had a phenomenal start. All right, we're going second. Energy advantage is okay. We're going up against a metal. That's not metal. That's Indeedee. I think Mega Steelix. We knock out Mega Steelix though, so Indeedee's not able to attack. If this is a Mega Steelix, then Mega Charizard Y just has to wait until he's built with 4 energy, and that's game. So the advantage, again, should be in our favor, I'm assuming. Yeah, it should be in our favor here. So let's go ahead and Pokeball. We've got Entei, which I do want Entei in the active spot. I'll go ahead and Professors. Double Flame Patched with double Charmander. I think I'll Bite for now. Put 1 over, and then end turn. We'll do this, why not? By the time they kill my Entei with the Mega Steelix, then we have a counter, which is Mega Charizard Y. I'll make sure that we have enough to build it up. Not even Heavy Helmet can save it, I don't think. Yeah, this that they're trying to build is supposed to be like the unkillable Mega Steelix with double Indeedee. I know how this works, alright? But I don't think anything is unkillable to the Mega Charizard. So we do have May. I might keep the Entei EX in the deck, or in the hand. Energy here. And I think I am chilling for now. The only reason why I want to keep it in hand is because I could May use it and replace Entei for Charmeleon, which will give me another extra energy. More energy, the better for my Charmeleon, Mega Charizard Y. They're building. They're getting there. Now, we have a 20% chance of finding Charmeleon. If we find it, should we? Should we technically just use it on the Entei? Do 120 and not... Ah, he's gonna Lucky Ice Pop, so I don't 120. Okay, I guess that answers my question. He's making the tough decision not so tough for me anymore. Because now I can just go... Now I can fully commit and go all in on my Charmeleon. And I won't have any regrets about that, so... Perfectly fine by me, I guess, right? Perfectly fine. Here goes the May that I was talking about. But now it won't really matter. I can still May. Don't get me wrong. And I'll get rid of this, and I'll get rid of Entei. Because I can still slow build up to that 120. He only managed to stay alive because of the pop. Boom. Mega Charizard X or Y. 60 damage. We got Entei back as well. Mega Steelix only needs 3 energy, right, to attack? Which is the reason why I mainly didn't want to try and go for 4th energy here. Because my Mega Charizard Y on the back would have been at 1 energy. Entei would be at 4. I'd hit for 120. And then I could have knocked it out without worrying about him using Lucky Ice Pop again to heal. Because he will be using Lucky Ice Pop here to get back above and go to 130. Most definitely. But I wanted to make sure I was good and set up and ready on the Mega Charizard Y. Just letting that be in the actual spot, showing presence and letting him know that, hey, look, I will be attacking. It will be taking damage. Rocky Helmet's a good one too. Now I don't mind doing the energy here. The Entei there. And honestly, let's Sabrina. I know what you're thinking. Sabrina, why? Well, because he's gonna go into the other Indeedee. That's why. I want him to just go into the other Indeedee, pretty much. And it's to get rid of the Sabrina from my hand. So get it rid of from my hand. Go into the other Indeedee. Attack. And that's it. I want my Entei to die, and it's going to die one way or another, and then I can Mars him down from whatever amount of cards he has to 1, because I'm pretty sure he's running like Adaman and some other cards to hopefully negate some damage. And the reason why we don't need Sabrina late game is because Indeedee's not able to attack. Once Mega Steelix comes into the active spot, I can knock it out with Charizard. Why would we need Sabrina to Sabrina into an Indeedee that wouldn't really do anything? And once Mega Steelix is dead, we win the game because it's a Mega. So Sabrina is taking up spots in my hand because it doesn't do anything. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so this guy's taking -20 plus -20. I'm doing 270. I'm pretty sure we one-shot, right? I don't think I need to attack with Entei to do 120 and then attack. Pretty sure we one-shot here. So I'm going to go with my gut here because I'm assuming this is the one-shot. Yeah, it is the one-shot. I was like, if I somehow do math, like we're doing 270. Oh, wait, we're not doing 270 because I did do the math wrong a little bit because when he attacks, he takes -20 and he has no weakness type. So instead of doing 270, I was doing 250 minus the 40, minus the 20, and then 20 from the heavy helmet. So it was 210. But either way, it worked out. We got him because of the Rocky helmet on our Entei. So thankfully, that was good. If I didn't have the Rocky helmet, then yeah, we would have been 10 damage short, it seems. All good. Forgot about that weakness thing where he removes the weakness type from himself. Chat, we are 5-1 with the deck. 5-1 with Mega Charizard. Absolutely insane. Let's try and get one more game, and then I'll see about that Swanna. Did I try Vivillon? No, I have not. The Mega Charizard feels just like any Mega Charizard deck, though. It doesn't feel like it's new. Alright, we're going first, and we've got Charmeleon. I kind of hope they have like a baby Pokemon or something. Ooh, they will have baby Pokemon. They will have baby Pokemon. They didn't want to start with Darkrai. They did not. This is supposed to be the Igglybuff Darkrai sleep deck, right? Oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is worse. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see what the play is. Let's see what they do. Uh-oh. Well, they got their Igglybuff no matter what, right? And maybe a Froakie. They got Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff and Igglybuff. Now, I could technically Sabrina them into the Igglybuff for them, but I want them to lose the energy, so I'm not going to Sabrina. I think this is going to be a Professor's Research play through and through. We do have a Poke Center lady in the deck. I'm going to be real with you, chat. I'm going to take the Greed play, because I was going to save Charmeleon to evolve, but I'm going to go ahead and just evolve right now. Now the question is, do I attack? I can knock it out 100% with Charmander, Charizard X, so I don't need to attack, so I'm not going to attack. I'm going to end turn. Because there's no reason to attack when Charizard X can one-shot the Darkrai at 100. Ooh, his copycat is going to help my copycat find my Charizard X. 6 cards in hand, that's looking very good. That's looking very good right now. Another Barb. And an Igglybuff. Dang, he's got triple sleep. And there goes the lost energy, which is what I wanted. Hence why we didn't Sabrina. We wanted him to actually just do that himself for us, which is good. Him attacking and putting us to bed doesn't really change anything. We're looking for a Charizard X right now, right? Charizard X. Charmeleon. I guess I could have stayed on the Charmander. Alright, let's Professor's research. Let's see what we end up finding. Charizard X. I got lucky. Now, I will say I could have stayed in because I knew he was going to swap anyways. I could have stayed in on the Charmander and let him attack me. If worst case scenario, he had double Darkrai. Wait, no, double Darkrai might have been dead, right? Either way, Mega Charizard X is in. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to do, like, he doesn't have anything else, I don't think. I don't think he has a Greninja. I don't think he has Mega Altaria. He's just trying to get excess damage in. Now, we only have one healing item. Oh, he has Wigglytuff. We only have one healing item, which is Poke Center Lady. So if he does keep us asleep, that's kind of bad. And we're taking a lot of excess damage. We'll be able to one-shot any of those Pokemon in the back, so we just have to wake up one single time right here and we win. One single time for a wake-up. What do we got? Ooh. Ooh, we don't have anything. We don't have anything, my friends. It wouldn't make sense to try to copycat for 3 to find a Poke Center Lady, especially when I only have 6 cards remaining. I'd be putting more cards into my deck than not. I could technically Sabrina him into a Wigglytuff, because then I can win after. I don't have to worry about Igglybuff. So now he'll be stuck on this Pokemon. So if I wake up, that's good for us. And I don't have to worry about him technically healing with the Igglybuff before attacking. And I get multiple turns to wake up. I get this turn here. And then at the end of his turn, I get to wake up again. So hopefully we'll be able to wake up. We have a lot of chances here. We have a lot of chances. And he's stuck on Wigglytuff at the moment. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, he's got the leaf. Not bad. The leaf into the Darkrai. That hiking trail did so much work for him, I'm not gonna lie. And we still just did not wake up. Alright, now the question is, does he have another leaf? Right? Does he have another leaf? I'm gonna copycat. I know I said I wouldn't, but man, this is not looking good. Yeah, no, I just put more cards back in my deck, chat. It's actually over. I mean, I'll admit, them running, like, I'll admit, them running double Igglybuff, Wigglytuff, and double Darkrai is crazy, man. Gotta give him credit, that was crazy. Couldn't find my Poke Center Lady until the end.
Yeah, that was pretty nutty. Still, we had a very strong run. Alright, chat, this is the Mega Charizard XY EX deck that we ended up running. It's very, very, very similar to the Mega Charizard Y variant that we made a video on a while ago. This is using the same 2 Entei's, 2 Charmanders, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Flame Patches, etc. and 2 EX, the Mega Charizards. However, this time around, we are using 1 Mega Charizard X and 1 Mega Charizard Y, as well as the newest Charmeleon that still has the same ability, Ignition, but we're able to actually slash for 2 energy, 40 damage, so easier to start swinging in early if you're in the active spot with Charmeleon and you're going first. You can basically self-ramp yourself with Charmeleon and then put the bench energy, and then you're ready to go for that 40 damage. And then the newest Charizard X, 220 HP, still 100 damage for 3 energy, so you only need 1 energy less, so it's a little bit easier to actually build up Charizard X in this manner and start swinging in for 100. And if you do end up going to 110 HP or less, then you're doing 80 more damage, which means you're going from 100 damage to 180 damage. 280 damage total in 2 hits. Pretty good, not that bad. And then we have Rocky Helmet to hopefully get Pokemon into that kill shot threshold. We still are rocking the same trainers more likely than not. May, Copycat. We have a Poke Center Lady because there's a lot of people running around with sleep Pokemon due to the new Darkrai that ended up getting released. So a Big Balasada or a Poke Center Lady is definitely something that you're going to want to throw into your deck just so you can make sure that you can try to wake up. We have the Mars because you roll once Entei goes down, they get +2. We Mars them down to 1 from whatever amount of cards they have, and that's it. And then we have a singular Sabrina over a Cyrus. Debatable if we want to swap that out. There are some games where I've attacked the opponent for 60 on the Entei. Obviously, that's not going to knock them out. And I've wanted to Cyrus and bring them back. And there's also games where I've wanted to Sabrina them off the active spot, if they're running like an Oricorio, for example, and attack one of their bench Pokemon. Speaking of Oricorio, Charmeleon is able to deal with the Oricorio, but you do have to 2-shot it, and then you do have Rocky Helmet to hopefully help you with that as well. So just keep that in mind. But the only thing that I'm missing from this deck that I wish I could throw in is a Cyrus, because Cyrus is always a good card to have. I just can't really think about which card to get rid of, because every card here technically plays a part and plays a role and is technically essential to the deck. But let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you guys end up playing this deck or not, giving it a try. Let me know how you guys perform with it. We did pretty well. We went 5-2 with it, not too bad. But let me know your thoughts and let me know how it does for you. And of course, if you guys have any other future deck suggestions that you would like for me to try out, then feel free to leave them down below in the comments section. Yeah, Poke Center Lady is good for the Darkrai, but man, that last game was brutal, right? That last game was brutal. You added an Ogerpon for those decks, took out May, but it sucks when you start with Ogerpon. Yeah, I thought about adding Ogerpon as well, but I was like, knowing my luck, we're probably going to start with Ogerpon, and that's not going to be good. Because then you're just sitting there. You don't get any card draw. You don't really get anything, right? And Ogerpon, I think Ogerpon you need Leaf Energy to attack, right? Or is it Colorless Energy? I'm not entirely sure, but either way, I didn't want to mess with the Ogerpon. So I opted to not do that. I think maybe if I add another Poke Center Lady in the deck, it'll be fine. I think another Poke Center Lady would definitely help out. This guy has a Haxorus. Nice, we got it. It's our second one. Alright, someone wanted me to try out Swanna and Gengar, right? What would the Swanna Gengar even run? I'll play like 1 or 2 games with it, just to humor you a bit. I'm wondering what it would run. Log in 3 more times and then trade. Let's see. Any card that I want? I don't really need any cards, no. One Gengar lineup. Double Swanna. That's the deck. One Gengar line. Oh wait, you said one Gengar lineup. That's it? Just one single Gengar lineup? Double Morpeko. You said rare candy as well. Is that it? Could add 1 X speed as well. What would we kick out for the X speed, you think? Lily? Lily could be good if we're clashing back and forth. But I want Licia here for a single Ghastly? Nah. Don't need Lily, rather play the Ice Pops. I think this is fine. I think this is okay. The only other trainer I can think of getting rid of would be like Sabrina or Cyrus. We want that Poke Center lady for the sleep. Alrighty, we are going first here. And we've got more Morpeko, which is not great because we're not really able to do anything with Morpeko. I mean, I guess we can't really do anything with Swanna either, right? Both starts would be kind of bad. Got the duck. I think I'm gonna Professor's Research first before using Copycat. And we'll end turn. So we got to find out who we're going to be building energy on. Because I'm thinking maybe we energy on the Swanna and then just let the... My Ghastly could die. Alright, I gotta do a little research. How much does Slowking... What is it, Slowbro? Slowbro needs 4 energy to attack. So I could still energy on Morpeko here. I may the Morpeko from my hand. Bruh. Okay. And then I end turn. I was hoping to find a Haunter, but of course, when we only have one Haunter in the deck, kind of screwed. But we do have a rare candy. Alright, so we're safe for one more turn, because Slowbro needs 3 energy to attack here. Which means I'll be able to Morpeko, and then transfer that energy to Swanna, and then Swanna to transfer that energy to Gengar. I'm gonna have to copycat this. Go from 3 to 4. We're looking for a stage 1. Not too great, I'll be honest with you. They're bricking on finding their Slowbro, I think. But if I had like an X-Speed or something, I could have just gone Swanna in the first place and knocked out the Slowpoke. Slowpoke's at 60 and Heavy Helmet doesn't do anything for him right now. Alright. Yeah, I don't feel so good, Chief. Swanna could have technically knocked out the Slowpoke just then, if this was Swanna in the active spot instead. We just have to hope that they don't have Slowbro in hand. They got double lucky Ice Pop in hand though. What else do they have? They've got the Slowbro. They need to land 3 heads to knock out Ghastly. Morpeko's gone no matter what. Dang. Copycat again. Alright. We're looking for what? Professors? They've got the second Slowbro ready to go. This is the reason why I didn't want to put down another Ducklet. Ooh, nice. 0-3. The reason why I didn't want to put down another Ducklet was because I didn't want the Ducklet to be hit and possibly die. Ooh, rare candy. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think this is fine. Again, don't put down Ducklet because I don't want the bench to get hit. Because yes, Gengar is built and he's ready to go and he'll be able to prevent all trainer cards like Cyrus and stuff, but Mega Slowbro can still hit the bench. So we want to make sure we don't actually do that. Now the problem is we kicked out Lily from our deck. We kicked out Lily from our deck for the lucky Ice Pop. So we don't have a way to big heal. And I think we need some way to big heal. $100, and then I can knock him out next turn. He won't be able to heal with Erida or anything, but he'll have another Slowbro ready to go, and I'll be at
80 HP. Wait, what? Oh, because that's a Mega Pokemon. Yeah, I remember. Okay. I'm forgetting. That's a Mega. Once Mega Slowbro dies, it's dead. Which is a good thing we have Cyrus to bring it back and finish and win. I don't know why this whole time I'm thinking Slowbro EX is, or Mega Slowbro EX is just Slowbro EX. And once I kill Slowbro EX, I'm like, dang, I have to deal with another Slowbro EX. No, that's a Mega. One kill, it's done. Oh, I'm so glad it's a Mega Pokemon. Woo! I'm so glad we kept Cyrus in the deck as well. Definitely need to keep Cyrus in the deck. Big. Huge. Not bad. Mega Gengar EX V3. 1-0 so far with it. You wish it was just an EX? Nah, it's too good. I'm glad it's not just an EX, or else we would have lost just then and there. I am so glad it's a Mega. All right, we're going first, and I think I want Ducklet. They're running fire. Yeah, of course we go Ducklet. Ducklet going first, and I can attack and do 30 damage to this guy. We also have double Swanna. We got the Ghastly. We got the Morpeko. We got literally every single thing we need. Let's just thin our hand and then end turn. I can always May the Swanna to something else. I wanted to make sure that I could actually, I mean, he could still knock us out if he's running the Charmeleon, right? There's a big chance he could knock us out here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Ducklet and end turn. I feel like he will have Charmeleon. So if I try to build the front, I'm kind of cooked. Although I guess I could have evolved the front, put energy on it, and he wouldn't be able to knock me out, right? I'd be at 60. He'd only be able to do 50 max. Probably 40. Oh, he could do 60 right now, though. So I guess if I did go Swan in the front, put energy on the front, I'd get knocked out to a Flame Patch. No, it would have been... Yeah, I would have got knocked out. He would have just swapped Ignition on the Entei and then Bench Energy on the Entei. And that would have been it. At least this way, what he's doing right now is he's falling into my bait. And my bait is I get to go Ducklet here. With Swanna doing 60, which is 80, knock out the Charmeleon. Make him lose all energy. It's the other Morpeko. Swanna. Get a transfer energy to Haunter. May. So we can try and find that Gengar EX. Got the Gengar EX primed and ready. There it is. Mega Gengar is built-ish. I say built-ish because he's not built. Swan is gonna die, but it's a-okay, right? As long as I can attack one single time with Gengar, we win the game. We win the game.
All I need is for him to just not Sabrina for one single turn and we win. And the main reason why we win is because we don't have to worry about him Sabrina after the fact. However, I guess he could still win if he has Flame Patch. If he hits me for 240 total, I lose, right? Come on, game. If he doesn't Flame Patch and if he doesn't Sabrina, then we win on this next turn. There goes the Flame Patch. Okay. So now we could still win if we can find Popsicle. We haven't found a single Professors or a Copycat. Oh man, that doesn't get us enough, does it? That puts us just at 120. I'm starting to miss Lily in the deck. You know? I kind of miss Lily. I really do. If I had Lily, I could have healed and then boom, shut him down from everything on the Labyrinth of Shadows. We're good to go. Yeah, I miss Lily. It's okay. Good game from him. That was a close match. I do feel like the deck is missing some survivability though. Giant Cape, Lily, anything. All right, let's play one more game. Play one more match here. Got some errands to run today, chat. All right, we're going second. So far, some close games despite going first. Right? We'll see what going second can actually do for us in our favor. I mean, won't do us much if he finds a Darkrai. There goes the Darkrai. So we're taking 30 per turn. We do have a Poke Center Lady to negate some of the damage and wake up. But if I use Poke Center Lady early, I won't be able to go in for the kill. Okay, we're live. He won't be able to knock us out unless he has another Darkrai. So I think I'm going to take the small risk. Because that's what it is right now. I'm going to take the very small risk of not using Poke Center Lady. And then just pray he doesn't have a second Darkrai. Because then I can Poke... Huh. I have to not evolve and I have to wait and hope that he doesn't have Mega Altaria and then we can win. Because if he doesn't have Mega Altaria, I can wake up from Swanna and I can still build a Ghastly. Okay, we're down to 10 HP. We have a small chance of winning. It's not over yet. Doesn't matter if we wake up here or not, because we're going to be able to evolve and cleanse it regardless. Hence why we did not use or evolve into the Swanna. Now I can actually do this. Second energy. Swablu can't kill. Wait, actually, Swablu. Oh man, I am gonna have to actually. Sucks. I'm gonna have to heal with Poke Center Lady. So I'm taking 40 damage. So I can't even give this energy to a Ghastly. I'm gonna have to go more Pekko. I mean, I guess I could have actually waited. I didn't need to put... If I didn't put a Pokemon down, the energy just stays on Swanna, right? But staying on Swanna and they put me to bed and then I stay asleep and I fall asleep and I'm dead. Oh, never mind. We are actually dead. All right. Oh, so many people playing the sleep deck. All right, well, we tried. That was a 1 and 2 so far, but again, not too many games, right? Only 3 games. We'll try this Gengar variant next time. Try it next time. At least one deck worked out today. Mega Charizard XY went 5 and 2. Very good, very strong. I'll make sure to probably upload a video on that maybe tomorrow, if anything. But for now, chat, I'm going to be wrapping it up here. I got some errands to run. Tomorrow is Sunday. I think I streamed last Sunday, but I'm feeling a little drained and exhausted. So I think I'm going to need to take tomorrow off to relax and recover and stuff like that. I should be back either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday, if anything. We might do Wednesday. But I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you guys updated. All that good stuff. Yeah, the sleep can be strong. Gone King can be. All right, chat. I appreciate you guys hanging. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. All that good stuff. I will catch you guys again. Probably Wednesday. I'm going to relax. I got chores to do tomorrow around the house. So, yeah. Much love. Take care of yourselves. I'll put up a video tomorrow in replace of the absent stream. And then we'll try and hit it back either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. And do some more matches and see what we can do with Gengar. I think I'm going to give up on Gengar. Gengar is a lost cause. But we'll see. Try and keep making it happen. I don't know when ranked mode comes out either. I got to be on the lookout for that too. Oh, my game crashed. All right, that's a sign. All right, I guess I'm heading out. Take care of yourselves, chat.